Okay, talking about Dale Moshu, it's a derogatory term. If you look at the way it is
you should
stated,
explain. Now, person we don't marry, we can come back to our father house.
Please don't be angry. Anytime brought up is explain. You just hold your dictionary around.
Come on now.
When they say a woman Dale Moshu, it's a Yoruba word. She got married, they came back to her family members. That's all.
Irrespective of whatever that must have happened in that husband's house, even if it is the fault of the wife or if it is the fault of the husband, the Dale Moshu ladies most of the time not respected and she's ostracized.
Most of the time.
All of the time.
Almost
Sorry
never
for that.
respected.
I feel that
Once
Moi is like my fact checker this night.
I will check it out.
They are
Hey!
all of the time. I won't say most of the time. All of the time not respected. So it is more or less like a derogatory term for a woman that has left her husband, irrespective of whatever must have transpired. So I feel that to gain that respect back in the society, the Yoruba people, I don't know about other cultures though, but it is very, very evident that you are in your husband's house, married woman, you are in Ile Oko, Mrs. So and so. So I feel that in order to gain that abstract respect, see, and respect is not
I like the fact that you said abstract respect.
In most cases, that is why I like psychology, because we human beings, we are funny. We are extremely funny in the sense that we do a lot of things to people whose opinions are not meant to matter in our lives. So they are now a full-fledged family. They are living happily ever after. Mommy, daddy.
Before you even say they are now together.
Together.
They about
not even living happily ever after. The time daddy one,
they are now a family.
Daddy one, mommy one kind of elevates you to an imaginary status.
Your level don't change.
Yeah, in the social strata. So I feel that most times these women, just to people will be like, oh, my husband, Mr. and Mrs. Daddy and mommy, they tend to take these irresponsible men back. See, I feel that is one of the reasons. But my advice basically to men that are going into marriage or the already married man is to just be responsible. See, responsibility is not hard. Because if you break it might sound very difficult. I'm a responsible man. But if you break that term responsibility, you can get two parent words: response and ability. In the sense that
I told you always keep your dictionary.
Response and ability. And as a human being, whenever anything happens to you, you either respond or you react. So when you choose to respond in most cases, nobody is a saint here. Even as a married man, if you see that there is this guy in my office that is entering my eye, close it. That is response.
Close your eyes.
Close it. You can even decide to consciously say, okay, I want to move my office. I want to change department in this office. I want to cut ties physically. There are things you can do when life posts. Because most times when you see men leave their women, is Obirin. Is she not?
I won't support that one, but okay.
Most times, more often than not.
Okay.
Go and check. Most times.
I would say most.
Wait,
Okay.
that is why. See, that is why. Most times, that is why I said women. Possibly money. When you have money too. When you have money too, life will pose choices to you. You either respond or you react. You can become a drunkard. You can decide to embrace the nightlife, and you can decide not to. So whatever choice life will give you, I will always advise you to respond and not to react. So in the future, or even in the present, in the future, maybe 30, 40 years from now, when you might even stumble across a podcast like this, because the internet never forgets. Yeah. When you might stumble across a podcast like this, you won't find yourself in that position of the irresponsible man we're talking about tonight.
Okay.
Thank you.
Omo, this guy don't do TED Talk
Sorry,
for one episode.
Just to add to what.
Wait, before you say something else, Olamide, do you have something to add to this? You haven't said anything.
They've said this all.
Who's this?
Be wise.
Yeah.
Use your brain.
That's the most important.
Use your brain.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
And if you
Just
don't
okay.
use your brain, because it to be Andori.
People give the should I say excuse of love. I understand that there's a way a person makes you feel, that it's hard to find someone else who makes you feel like that. But I need you to always remember the negative parts. Yes, it's good to give people benefit of doubt, but then this story that we read, and I'm sure this is not even as bad as some. This is
The woman
this
will
is
not
terrible.
even survive it. That
Don't-
second one,
like you don't have to take them back.
you don't.
You don't have to take them.
Just to add to what Ope said about society, I feel actually minus the loneliness, society plays a major role, a huge role in making all these women accept them back. I have a friend that we were having a random conversation, and I asked her how will she deal with it if her partner is cheating. And she said she was playing with me. She said, "See, babe, the reason why I'm getting married is not because of love or anything. It's because of society. Because if you are not married, they'll be asking you, where is the man? If you are not bearing, if at the age of 30 something, you are not bearing Mrs. They'll be feeling you're having spiritual problem. They will choke you with questions. They will begin to you see your mom will, in fact, let's not even go for it. When I'll be taking you from one church to the other. Even at my age, I'm not even year old. My mother is still writing my name inside Shiloh request letter so that I will get married on time. So that's just society plays a major role, especially in the Yoruba land. God, if you are not married as a woman, you don't have mouth. Even in family meeting, if others are talking, it will be like kilons or you don't have husband, you don't know what is happening, you don't know. If your child, if you are training your child, the first question they will ask is it from a single mother? They feel a single mother cannot train. They will always say, if there was a father figure in that child's life, now that child would have come back, child would have come out very well.
Father figure
So
that will ruin the child's life.
the society plays a major role in all this. And please, as women, don't look at the society. Focus more on your happiness. Now, AY said something about love. The truth is, love is just like our body system. But love needs feeding. If you don't feed love, it will die. So most times, these women, the love has even died there. But it's that loneliness or that society that makes them feel, it's love. It's not love. They're just feeling like you need somebody around you.
There's a sort of nostalgia that they get.
The people who still like the essence of that person.
Yes.
And then the idea of the person.
So
be.
most times when you now get back with that person and you're now living with that person all over again, that's when you now begin to.
And you know the funny thing is sometimes these women start to regret their decisions.
Yeah.
But then it's be a matter of what will society say? They must stay there.
Oh, okay, so
Until it messes you up.
I
again.
haven't said anything particular. I've just been supporting. I've been a supporting speaker since we started this, and I think I'm going to refer to a story I am very much aware of. Something similar happened, and I'm going to get to that part. So I feel like we are in a society where several women do not mind raising their children, and people feel like if you are a single mother, there's a problem with you. Sorry, single mothers out there, I don't know the reason why you are the only one raising the child, but trust me, you're doing a really good
You are
job.
the real superwoman.
And if you are a man and the woman that had a child for you left you,
Yes,
you are doing a
Superman.
superb job.
Like-
Ekushe, well done. If I know other languages to greet you, I will greet
You're doing
you,
a
but we
great
stick
job.
with those two.
And if you are the man that left the woman,
And if you're
Well,
a woman,
Please, this is my own time.
I understand. Let me just
Pause.
catch my feet.
Rara, all the thoughts. Thank you. If you're the woman, you're doing a great job. If you're the man that is taking care of your children or child alone, you're doing a wonderful job. For those of you that left, please, I beg you in the name of God or whoever or whatever you believe in, keep going.
just stay where you are.
Don't look
come
back.
Don't look back.
Because
You're not
when
there.
you left, there's the trauma that you left the person
Yeah.
with. Pikin wey be say two people suppose train. You now left it to one person to do the job. It is extra stressful.
Training, you now see their partner looking older. than their
Emotional,
age.
psychology, physically, financially. It is extra stress. And then one person will now do the job. You will now come back and say it was the devil that used you. Please, let the devil keep using you. Don't go and come back. There's this adage in Yoruba. They say ojo akpa ojo ara. When you have an injury somewhere, the place is not going to be like your skin where you actually did not have any injury. No matter how much you apologize, it is not going to erase the fact that you have put that person through a lot. You will now come back. You will apologize. They will forgive you and make the terrible mistake of taking you back. You will now want to assume possession. Sorry, who gave you seats? Who appointed you? I just feel sorry for those that actually take people back. I'm not saying don't forgive. Please forgive for your peace of mind. Forgive so that you don't hold grudges against anybody and then you're not totally happy. Please forgive. But Shay, is it taking back? Please don't do it.
Okay, fine.
Wait though. You will only hurt yourself, because I have heard this thing happen to several people, and honestly, there is none of them that I heard about that has ended well so far. So please, you don't need it. Honestly, you don't need it. You can have a long distance relationship with them. Keep it that way. Keep the distance. But you see, taking them back, please don't. And when they blame the devil, tell them to keep dining with the devil. They need to keep up with their meal. Thanks and God bless.
Okay, fine. Moyas. With the way your emotion is just big.
Do you know how annoying it is?
Well, I understand you. Well, I have actually, in my last statement, I've actually tried to advise the men. Now, the women, I'll be directing my address now to the ladies and to the women that are currently undergoing this phase in their life. One, you know, we said earlier that our society is complicit in a way, because even in America, if you are a man and you are leaving your wife, you will pay child support. The child support itself can make you come back to your family. Because this, I'm being real here. The child support.
Nobody's saying you're not being real now.
See, in the United States, in the UK, alimony and child support will kill you as a man if you want to leave your wife.
You think it twice.
You think it twice. Especially if the child is more than one. They might say, okay, monthly you pay $150 on this one. This one is in high school. You pay $1,200. When you realize that you are working and you're actually doing your role as a man, you come back. Now back to the woman, or to the women in quote that are involved in this. The number one thing you should try to do is try to create happiness from within. I used to say it more often than not that nobody can make you happy except yourself. Nobody, because it is not everybody that will act or react the way you want them to at every particular time. But when you know how to create joy and happiness from the inside, well, you don't really need anything or even people's talk or societal gratification to make you feel happy. And see, don't take that man back. If it is one child that you have, be open to a relation. You don't have to be scared.
If you even see someone else that wants to marry you and you're good to go, provided the person has access anyway.
They're actually good men out there.
But then you don't necessarily have to.
Yeah, there are actually good men out there. Put yourself out. Move on. Maybe the man has moved on. Move on to another relationship.
Moved on with the devil.
And because the idea of coming back is going to upset a lot of things. It's going to even cheat you out of the fruit of labor that you ought to enjoy alone. Yes, now I'm being serious here, because as a woman, you have raised
fruit of labor. I should enjoy it too. Fruit of labor kill you there.
The man has lost his entitlement, because as parents we are sometimes entitled to our kids, and that man has lost his birthright. Let me put it like that. See, same thing goes for the lady. And the amusing part is, in our society, as a Yoruba man, I realize that the punishment itself is meted more on the lady, because if you are a married woman and you have like 2 kids and you leave your husband and the husband did not remarry and the husband took care of those kids, and probably after 15-16 years you are coming back to say, mo fẹ́ wá ṣe ya àwọn ọmọ mi or something like that. Even the society will look at you and be like, it's like you dey meant.
Are you high on cheap drugs?
So it's just simple. We just have to tilt or
The
mirror
balance back.
or just mirror whatever the society is. Just keep on keep moving. But see, I can't really
Yeah,
advise
I
you.
can't know that if you go,
I can't.
keep going.
Yeah, keep going. Don't take that man back. Yeah, it's not.
If you go, keep
It's
going.
not fair to your leader.
Does any other person want to say anything? Okay, so I think we're going to draw the curtain here. So when I was talking, I realized I was actually in my feelings. I'm quite pained because I have heard a lot, and I think I have seen several, and it's just so annoying that in these situations, in about 99% of the situations I have seen or heard, the women are at the receiving end, and most times the men just walk back in and then they want to assume position. They just want to like take over and act like nothing happened, and it's so annoying. The fact that the society is always ready to tell the woman that it was the devil, he's still your husband, though, he's still the father of your kids, so take him back. Something they would not do if you were a woman that left. It's really annoying. It is really annoying. But yes, I'm just going to stop this here because yeah, that's going to be the end of this. Thank you so much for listening. This has 2 parts. If you're listening to this first, please find the first part and listen to it as well. Thank you so much, guys, for contributing to this. I'm going to say goodbye on behalf of everybody. Omotaya says bye. Ayomide says bye. Cynthia says bye. Olamide says bye, even though she did not say a lot. And this is Moh'Korode. Thank you so much for listening.
I said bye too.
Yeah, Temitokwe says bye. Thank you so much. Yeah, bye. See you next time.